My son began to talk to someone while sleepwalking, someone I couldn't see. I bought a baby monitor to catch him when he started talking, and what I saw horrified me to my core. Raising James on my own was never going to be easy. This was especially true after he came into the world a little early. He has been my everything from the start, my little boy who clung to me as his safe haven. It's just that when he started sleepwalking at the age of 7, it rattled me more than I can say. Night after night, it was the same soft squeak of his door, the faint echo of his footsteps in the quiet house. No matter how peacefully he fell asleep, he would always find his way into these silent escapades. More often than not, I would find him there, sitting at the kitchen table or standing in the living room, hidden in the stillness of the night. One time I found James sitting at the kitchen table, apparently engrossed in a meal. Only there was no food on his plate, yet he ate with an earnestness that belied the absence of food. Somehow, he had managed to get a plate and fork while sleepwalking, and now he was sitting there, picking up the fork, scooping at the empty plate, and putting it in his mouth to take bites of air. What I found even stranger, though, was that he seemed to be having a conversation with someone at the table. His head was turned toward an empty chair, and his lips moved silently as if he were talking to someone. Every so often he would tilt his head as if listening. Then, he'd let out a raspy little laugh. It was like he'd just heard the funniest joke. I would just stand there and watch him, unsure if I should wake him or let this sleepwalking episode play out. Another time, at 1 a.m., I awoke, engulfed by an inexplicable sense of dread. It was a silent alarm that something was wrong, a feeling that hung in the air like a thick fog. I rose from my bed and made my way to James's room, only to find it empty, the bed untouched. My mind raced with possibilities. I checked the bathroom and kitchen, but they too were empty of his presence. I was approaching the living room. A chill ran down my spine as I noticed the front door was ajar. A sliver of the night peered through. I stepped out. I saw James bathed in a streetlight's eerie glow. He stood alone in the empty road,